Welcome back to the Romanian Reaver channel and my playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. Still fixing this place up, but did a wee bit of renovation work already.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Tedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade. I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor. Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Our allies shouldn't expect luxuries when they sign on to fight the first Darkspawn.
There is a difference between luxury and a building with no holes in the walls. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
I'm loath to part from such pleasant company. Would you care to walk the castle with me?
Oh, well, a tour then? Let me fetch the steward.
That isn't precisely what I was hoping for.
Well, do let me know if you change your mind. Now I must find someone to prepare the guest quarters.
Holy shit. I think a kamikaze, World War II era kamikaze, Zero going up against like the Enterprise's main AA batteries would fare better. And yes, that was incredibly nerdy. I don't give a shit. We found what we were looking for, an ancient vault all but buried in thick vegetation at the heart of the island, no doubt untouched for over 1,000 years. The effort to open the vault without setting off traps was considerable, and what we found within was interesting. According to an agent named Rion, this was the retreat of one of the last of Andraste's disciples, a guardian who fled some manner of attack on the site of the sacred ashes. He expected reinforcement by the other disciples who never arrived. Whatever texts the man thought to preserve have mostly crumpled, but we recovered a number of other artifacts from the site. It is a significant find that will undoubtedly prove of great interest to Chantry scholars, even if it will take them years to sort through all the debris. Commander Cullen, your men arrived this morning. It's good to see the Inquisition still trusts the Templars to perform their duties. Once we ensure that Hasmol's circle is stable and that no dangerous items fall in the hands of unsuspecting scavengers, we will join you ourselves, Knight Commander Bryson. Skyhold has incredible potential for rune crafting and master craftsmithing. If only we had a gifted mind to gain the full benefit. The War and the Venatori have claimed many experts, but we've located an arcanist with great skill and a reputation for humbling first enchanters in both Andrastian and Imperial circles. Two assassination attempts and at least one explosion have made landholders reluctant to allow her passage through their territory. It will take significant effort to bring her from Tantervale, but the arcanist would be invaluable to the Inquisition. The bar passage, they must know she's there. They will not. A full retinue will secure safety along the Imperial Highway. Alliances can overwhelm any concern. The owners of where she will travel need only be convinced of the worth of pleasing us. I'm gonna go with this. The Arcanist has been secured despite great cost and the concern of more than a few traditional-minded mages. She waits a meeting with the Inquisitor in the Endercroft. Okay, good. Business with the Carta. A friend of a friend says the Inquisition wants to know who's buying lyrium. Well, it's a lucky day, Duster. We got a deal set up on the Storm Coast to make a trade. I can plant an agent with the Carta and follow the bar back there. Yeah, that sounds like the best one. I'll have to head there. Reclaiming the Major Bedroom. We got the word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Right? The rebel mages may not believe we are Templars. I can ask the Banon for help contacting them.
Let us begin.
As a long-time scholar of the ancient Avar, I find the information you uncovered about Trida Bright Axe fascinating. Many believe the Avar unsophisticated barbarians with no culture worth studying. But do not our legions say the same of us? The ritual tradition of the Avar has been largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Nevertheless, these confirm that we have heard what we have heard in stories, that Trida pulled her tribe away from a would-be warlord and chose a hard life in the mountains for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Avar remained, the ancient Alamari might have pushed north and attracted the attention of the Romanian tribes that would one day form the Vintar Imperium. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Alamari would have survived to become Ferelden as we know it. Based on marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Trida's legendary axe is located, a crystal-headed axe said to burn with flame. It would be a fascinating find indeed if the Inquisition will finance my expedition. Sincerely, Sister Dorcas Giran. It is worth our time. I can provide the scholar with Soldier's Protector.
To work?
That'll take 40 minutes. This will take another 11. And I'm just curious what Orlais holds. I had a productive meeting with revered Mother Anastasia, who is not seeking the Sunburst throne herself, but does not want the Grand Cleric Yona to achieve it. They are both from Navarra, so I expect there is bad blood. Either way, a few favors spent and Anastasia had the power to shout Yona down quite convincingly. The matter is considered dropped and the revered mother sent us gifts as an expression of her appreciation. Stats reporting a number of travelers entering the western approach. Surprising since the place is a bright desert with no trade routes. More surprising, no one is leaving. It bears investigating. Commander, we've established a foothold in the western approach per orders. Already one skirmish with the Venatori, but no casualties. Requesting reinforcements. The term Blind Desert doesn't displace justice. Lieutenant Harding. Okay. Find the Warden. Hawk has revealed that Corypheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway, he'll command a legion of highly skilled warriors. The Inquisition must hunt down Hawk's Grey Warden ally hiding in Crestwood to learn about the other Warden's plans. No one has traveled to or from Crestwood since the breach, and Liliana will send her fastest agents to discover what disaster has rendered it silent. A hastily scrawled note received by Messenger Bird. Inquisitor, Hawk's Warden friend is somewhere here. Disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good. Be careful on the road. Lots of undead. People here need our help. Explain more once you're here. Harding. Okay. I'm gonna go have a chat with that chick, the Arcanist. See what she wants. And then most likely call it for the evening, cause yeah. Well, for the day. It's evening here, granted, but okay, let's see the Undercroft. Can I finally make fucking runes? Because both my daggers and a couple of other weapons require them.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived?
You should see for yourself.
Interesting. To a horrific degree.
Hello there.
Jesus, she's hot.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
You're the magical advisor?
I am. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. Breach was pretty too. In a destroy everything sort of way.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harrod's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
What is it you do exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in this mythcast. So the hammer and tong, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks?
There's an art to the forge as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Harrod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyria is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
Another time, Dagger.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right.
Okay. I'm vaguely curious. Masterwork, wave blade. Uh-huh. Retardation, but let's see first and foremost. Yeah. Need particular types. Then I can actually play around with that. And boy, would I ever play around with that. vaguely curious right now. Where would I get those though?
Well, how are you?
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Carivia say. It's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Carivia's made it to open. But it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. Let's see together.
Okay, what's next? Well, there are a couple of places I could go. Quite a few places actually. Is Redcliffe down and out though? Okay, I can ignore that guy. Probably should head here. But I'll head here first. Can I travel there? Yes, I can. Now, there are a couple rifts left to close, or at least one over yonder. I'm gonna go for the rift first though. You gotta keep the old gang together, you know? I'll close that rift and call it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. It's fucking 3 AM by now. We know this one. We know this one. I'm really curious though. What does the maker do in this particular put this? Does the maker still exist? Do we bump into Andraste? Because we are technically speaking fucking around with a god. Well, near god. Okay, finally. Come on. Sorry, 25 bloody minutes. But I ain't ending it on a loading screen. Okay, save. And let's go fucking close that rift. Need these for the next potion upgrade, so yeah. You do not touch that. So wait, it moved one of my abilities. One of my very important abilities. Whoever designed that specific part of the game needs to review, I'm gonna say. Yes, my ability to speak kind of goes off the shitter, or in the shitter more precisely, the sleepier I get. Oh shit. I don't remember what these guys do. Luckily we're over leveled. That was impressively difficult. And there's also something here. A letter found on a corpse. If you find this, the bleeding didn't stop. My family lives at the Redcliffe Farms. May God bless you. If you could take my last words to them. I didn't run, didn't abandon them. I thought I could get enough to help. Fool that I was, all I got was my guts torn out. A letter written in a shaky hand along with a scrawled map of the Redcliffe Farms. Poor guy. That said, the poor idiot will have to wait until next time. Still, I'm gonna tag it and call it right here because it is 32 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you for watching, or more precisely surviving up until this point, because gods know the editing's kinda interesting and my voice has a melodic tone to it. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like button. It does help out the statistics of the channel, gets more visible, you know, stuff like that. And to be honest, at one point I would like to actually make this a job so I can do better content with better quality, more games, more coverage, you know, stuff like that. Take care.